Hi everyone, it's Lorie and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. So this is it. This is the end. I am so excited. So this is my completed first ever Journal of Stitchery journal, and this is of course Rachel at Roxy Creations and Sarah at Roxy Creations by Sarah. Yeah, I had a wonderful time doing it. So it is done. So we're just going to do a flip through today, and this will be it, and we will be off to the next adventure, which is going to have something to do with Christmas, and I'm really excited about that. I have in the past gotten a Christmas theme fabric bundle from Rachel, but she also has some more in her shop, or at least she did at the filming. It's kind of early. It is let's see, when is it? It is June the 16th when I'm filming, because she's complete, so I wanted to go ahead and get this done and ready to download. I will say the binding leaves something to be desired, and you can all laugh if you want. Just give me a little LOL in my comment, because I had absolutely no idea how to do that, so I just winged it, so it's been wrong. Alright guys, so this book is from the 1800s, so it's over 100 years old, and some of these edges here, and then this little plate in here, I did have to do some gluing down, because I've just been throwing this poor little, book around like it's, 2 years old and not 100 plus years old, like a crazy person. But yeah, so to reinforce the spine, it is intact. It does have its original spine, but I did put something over that to strengthen that, as well as on the inside, because I wanted it to be strong. So this is our flip through. So this is my cover page, Journal of Stitchery. And then these were our two sample pages where we learnt the stitches. And I believe this is a daisy stitch. Other than that, I couldn't tell you what was what. Yeah, but that's those. And then our first block for January was a bunny here. Let me actually grab my sheet, guys, because I forgot exactly what all they were, but I do have this little book where I wrote it down in, at least. Okay, so here's my running stitches. So there's my samplers, and that was the sample of our stitches. And so our first block, the background was vintage lace, and the theme was bouncing bunny. So there's our bunny, and this right here is my vintage lace. And our second block for February, the background was neutral, and the theme was fancy flowers. So this is our February. And like I said, I stopped, so I'm probably not going to be able to remember the last ones. This is our third block, and this was for March, and this is antique or reclaimed fabrics. And the theme was bright butterfly. It's not very bright, but there is a butterfly here. Tried to dress him up by giving him a body there. Did a little turkey work in those yo-yos. And this little thing says empowerment. And our fourth block, which was April, the background is old quilt and country cottage. So luckily I had this house that was gifted to me in an Etsy order that I had made. So I was really excited when I heard country cottage, because I knew I had something. And then this up here is machine embroidered. I had gotten it at an estate sale. Sorry guys, I'm going to look real quick because I need to see what, let's see. I have 5th. Yeah, I did not write down the 6th. And we just did it, so you would think I would know what it was, but I don't. I was just watching one of Rachel's videos anyway, so shouldn't take us too awful long to get there. So let's see. It's June. Oh, okay. Well, she will have it listed on hers. Because I was going to say it was actually Sarah who drew those out. Let's see, that's May. May, this should be it. Let me turn the volume down. And I will get that written down here. Well, maybe not. Okay, yep, I know what it is. So we will go ahead and get a pen, maybe, so that we can write that down. So yeah, so this was Country Cottage and Old Quilt. And then the fifth one, which was for May, is Favorite Color, and the theme was a bird. Now, I love so many colors. My favorite color is pink, guys, but I just thought in this that would just be kind of cliche for me because everybody knows it's pink. But I love so many other colors, and in my journey of making handmade journals, junk journals if you will, whichever it is you want to call it, and now trying my hand at stitching, I just love all colors. So yeah, so there's our bird there. They did a little beading there. We've got some vintage and antique fabrics here. This right here is actually, guys, this is like some type of metal stuff. I don't really know how to explain it. If I'm not mistaken, okay, so this did come from Rachel over at Roxy Creations, and I think she said it was from the 1700s. It was one of her packs. So since that was from her, and it's her and her sister who came up with this, I decided to have that in my journal. And so for block 6, the background, is dyed or painted fabrics, and the theme was a heart. I was also really excited about that because I actually had these quilted hearts from Michelle over at the Padded Heart Company. I bought these like a year and a half, 2 years ago, guys, and I've got, it's one of those things I've been hoarding. This is only like the third one that I've used out of all the ones that I have. So this is our heart here. And then I just took some vintage and antique fabric, and I actually just used, I didn't have fabric paint, so I just used acrylic paint, and it looks to be doing fine, especially since I have, you know, no plans of washing this. And a little piece of lace down here. So that was our 6th block. And then I had some extra pages. So over here on this one, I actually decided to use another butterfly and a flower, like embroidered flower there that I cut out. That was actually stitched to something else. And the background here, guys, I was involved in what is called #swap and sew, and that is hosted by Jovi over at Creating with Jovi and Carol at Carol's Recrafted Boutique. And I had my friend Janet Kay from Crafts and Tea with Janet Kay, who was my partner for the month of June, I believe it was, yes. So I had actually made this background for that, specifically for my journal. So I've got that put in here in my journal. Then we needed a couple of other pages, so the next page decided to do another butterfly because I love butterflies. And then these here are antiques from Rachel over at Roxy Creations. I am very, very sorry about that. Let me silence that. I do apologize. So yeah, so just a little, you know, messing around on that one. So there's that one. And then this is the last one. I had actually gotten some bunnies shaped like this from Melanie over at Purveyor of Reclaimed Fabrics. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, from Melanie over at Purveyor of Reclaimed Textiles. Yeah, I think it's textiles, not fabric. On Instagram is where she sells at, and I found out about her from actually Sarah and Rachel. They both buy from her. So I put that on there. Just got some different pieces of some of my favorite fabrics there, and did a little, was that called straight stitching or whatever this is called, here, and then a little bit in the pink there, and there is the back. I want to find some piece of lace to go around it for a closure. Alright, so the spine, guys, sewing it in. I had no clue. So I just took some embroidery floss, and let's see, let's find the middle. There's the middle. So I just went through there to the back, tied a bow. Well, first I tied it in a knot, and I just did that 3 times. So I kind of did the middle and then did the 2 ends. This video is being recorded, and this is done before I have saw Rachel or Sarah sew theirs in. So I'm definitely going to watch those and try to get educated. I know Rachel is doing like an accordion style, which I decided not to do. I wanted mine to be more like a, you know, a paper journal, you know, with like that, those types of pages. So I'm interested to see how Sarah definitely sews her in. I do want to see how Rachel does hers, because who knows, that may be in my future somewhere. So that is it. That is my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, my first ever. Sorry, losing my words there. I'm so excited. I really do love how it turned out. You know, I know there's a good bit of stitching in here that leaves something to be desired. There's lots of, you know, stitching on mine that you can see, that, you know, I've saw on other people's that you can't really see. So yeah, probably ridiculous in that aspect. You know, see all that. It's like whatever. But, and in this one, you know, my hand got to hurt me really bad doing these 2 last night, actually. But, yeah, got through it. So, yep, had a lot of fun. Thank you again, Rachel and Sarah, for coming up with this collaboration. And I am definitely looking forward to the next one. Alright guys, thank you all so much for joining me today. Please leave me a quick comment and give me a thumbs up. It will help my channel grow. I love you guys. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.